Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you all are having an amazing Monday. If you're new around here, I'm Jet Ski Chuck. We dive into the most disturbing videos on the internet today. On this video, some things may make you cringe, some things you may agree with, but don't believe everything you see on this video. Use your own discernment. 2 things we need to do before we get started. 1, hit that like button. 2, hit that subscribe button. With that being said, this is the most disturbing videos on the internet today. Let's dive in.
Look very closely at the sun. There's an outline that is visible to the naked eye. It means that the black circle is not the moon. When the black circle is almost done transiting the sun, you can see the outline of the sun again. There's no other object overlaying the sun, so the claim that the moon is blocking the sun is somehow debunked. This is what we are supposed to see if the moon is really the cause of the blackout when a solar eclipse occurs. Have you seen this kind of lunar movement before the solar eclipse? No. Of course you won't, because the moon is not the object that's blocking the sun during the solar eclipse. The sun we see every day is a projection, and the black circle is a shadow of a celestial object that is known as the node.
The node? Could it be possible that there's a third celestial object in our skies? Truly disturbing and a mystery.
No, we can't talk about that. That's misinformation, and we need to silence. Governments actually used to be very open about experimenting with anti-gravity in the 50s. They talked about it all the time. Many newspapers and media reported on it frequently, and the research was public knowledge, known as G-engines. Young Men magazine even once featured the headline, "The G-engines are coming, future aircraft that attain the speed of light," in 1956. But it's almost like as soon as they figured it out, they stopped reporting on it, perhaps realizing how powerful it really is, and the military wanted it all for themselves. People say many, if not most, of the UAPs in our skies today are actually just that, highly classified military projects, conducted by the likes of Lockheed Skunk Works, a highly secretive aerospace R&D division, who reverse engineered crashed alien spacecraft to replicate their technology in ARVs. Alien reproduction vehicles, highly advanced spacecraft created here on Earth by humans in top secret research programs as exposed by Bob Lazar and many others. Did these extraterrestrial craft make use of the same zero-point technology that inventors have been silenced from revealing to the world, discovering that the unique manipulation of the zero-point field can actually accelerate objects in ways that our conventional physics deems impossible? Independent researchers have tried to explore this field time and time again just for them to go through the same disappearing act as everyone else, like Dr. Ning Li, who started an anti-gravity research company, AC Gravity, publishing many papers on it in the 1990s. The US government Department of Defense caught interest, issuing her a $400,000 grant in 2001 to fund her work. Then she disappeared for 13 years, reappeared again in 2014, and was immediately hit by a car, suffering permanent brain damage. These stories are all real. You can search them up yourself. And the list is endless. There are just too many incidents like these that would take too long to cover in just one video. Now, of course, Google will tell you these inventors were nothing but con men, liars, frauds, or just scientists with great ideas who didn't know any better. It will also tell you zero-point energy is impossible, and anyone who stands up for it or even talks about it is attacked or shamed for spreading misinformation. Google debunkers, compliant NPCs who believe they can irrefutably debunk any extreme claim with a 5-second Google search, truly are the downfall of society. The modern-day version of Vladimir Lenin's useful idiot. Google debunkers. Love you guys. The idea of free, clean, and unlimited energy is a concept that's just too good to be true. And if you throw in anti-gravity levitation, defying the laws of physics, space-time manipulation, potentially faster than light travel, now you're flying too close to the sun, and our modern economy has been intentionally designed in such a way that will burn the wings off anyone who does. Ha! You smooth brains make me cringe. Why would anyone ever want to hide technological breakthroughs like these? Listen, the richest companies in the world are oil and energy companies. That's a fact. They have virtually infinite money, and inventions like these Chinese would decimate their empires and the power they hold over society today. Their limitless funding allows them to do whatever they can to keep these technologies hidden if they wanted to, suppressing technology which inadvertently ends up slowing society down, increasing pollution, poverty, making energy less accessible, not progressing us into exploring the universe. Also, their trillion-dollar conglomerates can stay in business. But the science, we need to trust the science. That's all that matters to me. Ah, yes, the science, the wonderful byproduct of our totally objective, non-biased education system that need not be questioned. But do you want to know a little fun fact? So, one of the first mega successful oil suppliers in the world was a company called Standard Oil, which was founded in 1882 by this guy right here, John D. Rockefeller, one of the richest men of all time. Then in 1902, the General Education Board, GEB, is founded, devoted to the cause of improving education throughout the United States, and sorta laid the foundation and shaped our modern day education system today. The GEB was directly funded by John D. Rockefeller, the multi-billionaire who would have no reason whatsoever to condemn any technology that was detrimental to his oil business, which went on to educate the country by telling us what is true and what isn't through the programs they put in place. In 1973, Standard Oil was renamed to Exxon, one of the biggest oil conglomerates in the world. And technology that opposes their empires is still getting silenced to this day. In 2010, the Federation of American Scientists revealed that over 5,000 inventions were hit with a secrecy order in that year alone. Many of them had to do with anti-gravity, clean energy, and alternate propulsion methods like zero-point energy. And this isn't even a secret. In the 1970s, a declassified document called Patent Security Category Review List rubbed it in our faces, listing all categories of inventions that are classified as secret by law. Item 9 of those categories explicitly states energy conversion systems with conversion efficiencies in excess of 70 to 80%, outright telling us they do not allow technology that produces engines that are too efficient. But these patents aren't all hidden. Aerospace engineer Dr. Salvatore Pace actually has multiple patents that suspiciously sound like zero-point energy, unlimited clean energy using quantum fluctuations, faster than light travel, anti-gravity manipulation, he's got it all. He himself even claiming to have technology that can engineer reality. And why haven't his patents been suppressed? Because they are officially owned by the US Navy, who keep the details classified and only for themselves. Which many people insist this is the technology we've been seeing flying in our skies as UAPs, undercover American projects. You're not allowed to talk like that. You present your theories as if they are fact. So we're kind of trapped in this never-ending cycle of genius inventor comes up with reality-changing zero-point technology. They understandably want recognition and compensation for their tech, so they patent it only to have it black-shelved, poached by the government, or they coincidentally have an accident and disappear. There is a solution here, but the inventors aren't gonna like it. Don't patent it, but rather release your technology to the world open source so everyone can be free to use it. And we can hopefully one day be free from the tyrannical grip of the oil and gas industrial complex once and for all. But the question remains, who, if there ever will be, the one to do that?
Is it really anti-gravity or is it something else? You decide.
Electric power is everywhere, present in unlimited quantities, and can drive the world's machinery without the need of coal, gas, or any other fuels. Right there. And do you see this? This is a free energy device, which is very interesting. This is a ground. This is a capacitor into a conductor, and this is a simple sheet of metal that can harness the sun. Now, what's interesting is I found a video the other day of solar panels being created in 1902. Now, what's also interesting about 1902 is Nikola Tesla was creating inventions in 1902, and there was also a reset in 1902. So solar panels were around in 1902 and looked exactly the same as what we have in 2023. And all of these free energy patents and free energy devices were around in 1902, but then there just so happened to be a reset that took place in 1902. It's almost like they were trying to eliminate this information.
As soon as I hear about a reset, one of the first things that come to mind is how did they do it? Was there some type of reset technology involved? Who's in charge? What really happened?
Now, I don't know who it is, and I don't know why, but somebody is telling a lie. They say that this is the Choco Canyon, and it's nothing more than some ancient huts and burial grounds. But the eyes are useless when the mind is blind. This site right here, this site is intergalactic. You have to understand, this whole region is mapped out in alignment with the stars and the planets. Now, how could somebody with no telescope build an entire village in alignment with the solar system? Unless he was from there and he was planning on going back. They've even got something called the Sun Dagger, which still is the most accurate astronomical calendar till this day. And then I find out that NASA have been involved and have been carrying out researchers and own part of the rights to the site. Oh, that's when I knew. Oh, you son of a... So what you're really looking at is a docking station and an ancient launch pad left behind by higher beings from a different realm. Now, I don't know who it is.
Somebody's telling a lie. Shout out to One File Wow. He's probably my favorite content creator, to be honest with you. All right, we have something interesting. Okay, did they find the Summer's Gate? Yes, that is something protruding. Looks like a giant stump, possibly. Or is this footage of the ice wall? Could that be the ice wall, guys? It's not this 1,000 feet up high thing. It just could be 100 feet up, guys. Could that be it? I believe that's on Moon Knight. I haven't seen it yet.
This is the Great Pyramid of Giza, or the Pyramid of Khufu, built between 2580 and 2560 BC, allegedly, for Pharaoh Khufu. This is 2.5 million blocks plus or minus, and each of these blocks are plus or minus 2.5 tons. And this right here is the original entrance, a limestone. All this is limestone, and the whole pyramid had a flat casing, a flat limestone casing, and it was smooth. It didn't look jagged like that originally. I went inside and I went to see for myself what was going on with these pyramids on the inside too. Look how deep this goes. Look how big these rocks are, or these stones are. This is called the Robbers Tunnel, which was made in the 9th century. Grave robbers or grave digger people were trying to steal Khufu's stuff. And this is a very narrow path right here. This is like 4 feet, maybe 4.5 feet, and it's a tight fit. Very exhausting to get up here too. And this part looks suspicious to me. This looks like some major technology was used to carve this out. How'd they do that?
Not only do I think it was carved out, but I really don't think it was meant for people to walk on. More like a socket for wires to hang through.
This in the 9th century, or if this is original, how did they pull this off? How did the Egyptians do this? This coming up is the King's Chamber. A lot of crawling, and this right here is black granite quarried 560 miles south in Aswan, Egypt. Now, I have no problems with saying that they renovated this and added grout in between the granite blocks to make it more tight, you know. But they did a lot of renovations in these sites, these Egypt temples and stuff, and it's highly annoying. Just leave it as it is. If it's a safety issue, okay, but stop messing with it. So how do they make these blocks? How do they get these blocks here for 560 miles? They said they used Nile boats. Like some of these blocks are like 70 tons. They just put them on Nile boats and just moved them up. And this right here is the sarcophagus of Khufu. They never found his body. It's possible that they did find his body and the grave diggers stole it, or the grave robbers stole it. It's possible. They didn't find any hieroglyphs in any of these pyramids. Why did they build the pyramids? I don't think the pyramids are just tombs for royalty. I think that's fake history. And I'm gonna make a whole video about the pyramids in general, what I think they are, why they were built, who built them, and when they were built. This is just an intro video to the pyramid saga, or the pyramid arc of my content. This is me on the way out. This was a good workout, and
How cool is this brother to actually go there and bring us content about it? Shout out to I Go By William.
met some people in the pyramid, and it's a good time. It's a good time. So stay tuned for more. This is the Great Pyramid of Giza.
How animals see the world. Dog. Cat. Eagles. Snake. Bees. Shark. Shrimp. Owl. Mantis shrimp. Which one surprised you most? Drop it in the comments.
I mean, shrimp was pretty crazy. It kind of reminds me how those alien predators see.
The Payic River in New Jersey is blood red. Just off of the heels of the Sea of Galilee, also turning blood red days ago. It has also been reported today that an Iranian beach has turned bright red after heavy rainfall poured over Hormuz Island. Hormuz Island? Blood rain flows down Iranian mountain. Biblical prophecy after biblical prophecy is being fulfilled right before our eyes. But it was this one that had my skin, oof. The Payic River in New Jersey is blood red. Just off of the heels of the Sea of Galilee, also turning blood red days ago. It has also been reported today that an Iranian beach has turned bright red after heavy rainfall poured over Hormuz Island. Hormuz Island? Blood rain flows down Iranian mountain. Biblical prophecy after biblical prophecy is being fulfilled right before our eyes. But it was this one that had my skin, oof, well, it chilled me to the bone. The Payic River in New Jersey turning blood red, I think it might have a bigger meaning. Me being me, oh, it was 33 seconds. Me being me, I instantly jumped into the Hebrew word to see if Payic meant anything in Hebrew. And although Payic itself does not have an actual Hebrew meaning, it does have a correlation with one that had me almost throw my phone. Payic gets its name from Payic, which means valley or a place where the land splits. While the city name is not Hebrew, the Hebrew word Pesach does mean Passover. Why does that mean anything to your auntie? Well, if you watched my 4-part breakdown of the miraculous, mysterious Hebrew words that appeared on my latest form of vision art, Payic was one of them. Passover. I truly believe by the Payic River turning blood red, a biblical prophecy, one of many bodies of water right now turning blood red right before our eyes.
Built 7,000 years before the pyramids. So, who or what built it? This is the Kailasa temple in India. Not built, carved from a single mountain. No blocks, no cement, just solid rock. 400,000 tons of it removed from the top down. That's like carving a skyscraper by hand from a cliff. Experts say even with today's tech, this would take decades and millions of dollars. But ancient builders did it over 1,300 years ago with no machines. Symmetry is flawless. Carvings are microscopic level detailed. There are hidden rooms, some never fully explored. And here's the kicker. No inscriptions, no builder's name, no blueprints, nothing. Some say it's proof of a lost super civilization or even extraterrestrial help. It's too perfect, too advanced, and it doesn't fit our version of history. So ask yourself, why isn't this world famous? And what are they trying to hide? Built
On my latest video on Jet Ski Chuck, basically someone said there was these ancient ships, and every time they landed, they were able to create one of these temples, almost like they even went as far to say that it made a copy of itself, the actual ship. That would explain why we see multiple structures that look the same all over the world. Just a theory, of course.
This video that I'm about to show you might just be a glitch in the matrix. 2 moons were seen over Chicago, and that's not the crazy part. 1 moon shifts from the right to the left. Take a look at this. Keep an eye on the moon as it shifts. Look at that. And I put it in slow motion. Watch it go from the right to the left. That is not normal. I have no explanations on what just happened, but I like to know, what do you guys think about this? This video that
It could be just the phone adjusting the focal point, but you never really know what did just happen. If you thought I didn't have an excellent specimen for you today, think again. Feast your eyes on this malachite from Morocco. Truly exquisite piece. If I had to name this piece, I would call it Emerald Baby Phoenix. That's all we have for today's video. If you made it this far, the code word is Monday Vibes. Go ahead and drop Monday Vibes in the comments below. When you do that, that lets me know you're a real one. You made it all the way through the video. I just want to say thank you for your support. I love you guys, and until next time, this was the most disturbing videos on the internet today. See you later.